everybody, what's up and welcome back to the channel. A little bit more Blood and Plunder here for you as we work our way through the last of the Dutch forces for the game. Today we're taking a look at the Dutch North American Militia, so a couple different time periods mentioned here, so 1624 to 1664 and then 73 to 74 as well, as sort of general guidelines for that. So jumping into the actual list itself, we have just one basic force special rule here, and that is at the end of the turn, if this force has more strike points than it did at the end of the previous turn, remove 1 point of fatigue from all non-shaken units in the force. So a pretty cool sort of refresh ability. But obviously, if you're gaining more strike points, things are probably looking pretty grim. So this is kind of a way of alleviating some of that, and then hopefully maybe stabilizing the game or maybe mounting an actual comeback. So neat little ability there, and can be active at multiple stages of the game. But hopefully, of course, it doesn't activate too many times, because obviously that means you're acquiring more strike points and getting closer to a likely loss. Now, as far as units available, there's quite a few. So on the core side, you have Militi, Soldaten, or European soldiers, unaligned ones, and Bossloppers. And then for the support units, you have quite a bit here as well. So you got the essentially militia pikes, the artillery or Zeeleden. You got cavalry options for the militia, capers, and Native American warrior musketeers as well. So quite the selection there. On the command side, as we might expect, any Dutch militia commander, Peter Stuyvesant, or Sven Svensson Scoot. And then on the army scale, essentially a lot of the other Dutch forces that are out there. So we could do Dutch privateers or the Dutch Navy, and then we could bring in some native forces as well, whether it's the northeastern woodland tribes or the Iroquois. So you have some options for those large-scale games there, depending on how you want to work it. But just an interesting little force, again, more geared towards militia units, as we see here. A lot of the selections are those. We got the core, and then all the flavors essentially in the support units, and then the ability to bring in a couple of the more elite units that the Dutch have, but then also sprinkling in some of the native musketeers as well. And then not very complicated as far as the force lists go, force special rules go, unlike some of the other lists that are out there. It's just pretty basic. So again, chance to sort of remove a little bit of fatigue if the battle is going against you at different stages of the game. So let us know, guys, if you have run much with the Dutch North American Militia and how you've focused your list builds there. Have you stuck to more like just traditional regular Dutch units, or have you brought in more of the natives, and how you've incorporated all that into the different size games that you play, and also what factions you've had success against, or those that have kind of just been a tougher matchup for you. So be sure to hit us up in the comments there, like and subscribe, and we'll have one more Dutch force to look at as we work our way through the remaining factions of the game. Thanks so much for watching.